Today, I will show you how to configure Foglight LDAP integration to allow you to log in Foglight as LDAP user. I will use the Windows Active Directory server as example. Let's get started. First, let's open the Foglight. To configure the LDAP integration, you must log in as administrator user. And change view from standard view to expert view. Go to administration, user and security, and click directory server settings. You will need a full set of information. First, two LDAP server. Second, a service account must in distinction name format. 3. LDAP query suffix and content to find the user. And last, LDAP namespace to find the group. You can use the Windows built-in to Active Directory user and computers to find this information. Here, I already have session open, log into one of my domain controller, and have Active Directory user and computer open. In this demonstration, we'll have two users, Foglight admin 1, admin 2 from Canada, and another from UK, Foglight admin 3. We want all three users able to log into the Foglight, and all three users belong to a group called Proud Foglight Admin Group. I also have a service account pre-created, Proud Foglight service account. First, we need to find the domain controller information. You can click domain controllers and server name. Please make sure the domain controller you are using will be global catalog server. Let's go back to Foglight, click edit, and put the server name here. And we put second server. And test, and save it. Let's go to the service account information. In order for us to find the destination name from this tool, you must enable advanced feature, which is under View, Advanced Features. Double-click the username and go to Attribute Editor. Then you're able to find the distinction name here. Let's copy it and put here. Put the password, confirm password. Because our user coming from the two different locations, LDAP query suffix and LDAP context must be cover everything. Go back to here, and we can see one user coming from Canada and another user coming from UK. So the common roots will be here. Let's right-click, go to Properties, Attribute Editor, and find the distinguished name. Let's copy it. Go back to Foglight and put here. Now we need to work on the group. The first group search is coming from Canada, so we need to do here and attribute editor, find the distinguishing name, click OK. That's the first group. We do the same thing for the second group. Let's save it. Okay, let's test user to see if we can find it. It's Foglight admin 1. Excellent. Now we finish the LDAP configuration. The next step will be grant the user permission so they can log in. Since we have the multiple user coming from different location, and they all share the same common group, but best practice here is grant the permission based on the group. So we copy the group name, go back to user security management, go back to group, and click LDAP groups, click import groups, and put the username, put the group name we want to import, then click update group list. We found it, select import groups, then make this visible. The reason we do it is each Active Directory user may belong to a lot of group. We only want to import a group that's a matter for these settings. Now you can see the group has been imported and the type marked as external. Then we start to grant permission, click Assign Rules. Since we want this user login as administrator, we'll group administrator user group rule and also the security rule. Save. And now let's test it. So log out. Let's log the first Foglight admin 1. Yes, we're able to log in. Let's test another user from UK. Foglight admin 3. Excellent, we can log in. So this concludes our demonstration, and thank you. To learn more about Foglight, please go to support.quest.com/Foglight.